Yo, what it do, YouTube? I'm back with another video, man. I'm back at work. As you can see, it's dark outside, man. It's been a busy day. It's my first day back at work since the storm, Hurricane Beryl, however you pronounce it, man. Uh, the storm, it was pretty bad, man. You got a couple million people without power out here in Houston, Texas. I know some people without water. Me personally, I did not have no power throughout the storm, man, and it just came back on, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I know people are getting upset. It's on the news. They're saying things are heating up, but the heat's not on. You know what I'm saying? So it's hot outside. It's summertime, and people are definitely going through it. Condolences to people who lost their lives and family members who were affected and everything. Hope things get better soon. But right now, man, I'm at my my third stop of the night. It's been real hectic, man. Everywhere you go through the city, lights are out, as you can see. Lights. I actually passed this stop up. I do this stop all the time, right? And I passed this stop up. I had to circle the block to get to it, so that added some time to my time clock, unfortunately. But I'm getting it done, man. It's been a real hectic day. Everywhere I go, every stop I've gone to, it's like they're out of gas, or they're like running extremely low to the point to where it's just they gotta shut the pumps off. So every time I stop, people are coming up to me, do you know how long it's gonna take? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I just be like, yo, I haven't been here 5 minutes. Can I like set up and do my thing and so I can work? But I ain't never got this much attention in my life doing this. People over here walking up to me, man, you are my hero. I was like, yo, look out, man. Chill out. But anyways, man, I'm out here doing it. Actually, I ain't do too bad today, man. I got one more load on me after this. So that's gonna make 4 for the night. Hold on. Them diesel trucks, man. I want me one. But long story short, that'll make 4 for the night. I wanted 5, but I made the mistake of passing this stop up. So that's really on me. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. Probably get some more footage the following days, man. This episode is gonna be called Refueling the City. You know what I'm saying? Hurricane Beryl aftermath. You feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna get to it, man. All right, y'all. Real quick, man. Today's my second day back at work since Hurricane Beryl, and it's been real busy, man. Finally made it to my first stop. It's a little bit of a hassle getting in here. Long story short, it had a garden truck. Those guys who be doing lawn services kind of blocking the entrance. And sometimes it'd be real tough to fit into some of these stops, man. So definitely take your time. But this stop that I'm at is what we call mom and pop stores. So typically I'm used to running like 7-Elevens, HEBs, Kroger's, Costco's, etc. Like mainstream chain stores, right? So I'm at a mom and pop store, and long story short, I hate coming to these stores, man. It's always something. Whether it's tough to get into, the fuel won't fit, it's water in the tanks. It's always something. So I'm about to basically show y'all why I don't like doing these stops. This one right here. Alright, y'all, so the gas station attendant was walking up on me, so I didn't want him to hear me talk about his gas station. But if you look at this is the premium right here, right? You can see that drop is completely underwater, right? Now granted, it rained and whatnot, but this is not my first time seeing something like this. And this is why I never get my gas out of like a privately owned store, because they be kind of lackadaisical, to say the least, with maintaining their tanks, making sure water's not in there, and like just making sure stuff is up to par. So like whenever you hear stuff like people got their car ruined, their motor blown or whatever by like bad gas, it's because of stuff like this. Now I'm gonna show y'all how I check for gas. check for water in the gas tanks, maybe in a later clip. But I just wanted to show y'all, and I'm gonna have to probably I usually try to get some of this water out before I open that up, man. It's only so much I could do, but stuff like this, man, I really just want to drop and go. I be telling them not to give me stops like this, but don't nobody listen to me, man. All I get is, yeah, man, you're the perfect guy to do it. But I ain't tripping. Anyway, back to it. Alright guys, so real quick, I'm back. As you can see, previously in the last clip, the drop was completely underwater, man. So I just used this little cap that I be using to cap the hoses off to kind of try to, Jesus Christ, try to scoop some of that water up, man. But I'm not gonna sit here all day, so I basically just get enough to where the drop is open, and when I open it, you know what I'm saying, water don't get inside it. I'm not trying to exacerbate any issues and nothing like that. So yeah, a lot of drivers just kind of just pull it open, but I don't need nothing falling down on my head. Talk about, yeah, it's water in there or whatever. So yeah, man, I'm about to hook this one up. It took me long enough to get this done, man. Sick of this. Hey, real quick, y'all, man, I just wanted to show y'all stuff you got to be conscious of, man. It's a whole lot of lanes in this highway, man. And look at this. This car is perpendicular with the lanes, dog. And I almost bet money he was speeding. He was doing something crazy, whatever you want to call it, man. But it was avoidable. Now he's sitting there with his car crashed out. All right, y'all. Having a hell of a day, man. When I tell y'all they're making me earn my paycheck, I feel like they owe me that and then some, man. I was about to go home, bro. But long story short, this bitch got a lot of loads. I don't want to say a lot of loads. I got 4 loads on me. I just knocked out one, so I got 4 left. And long story short, man, what me and the dispatch had initially spoken about was not on my tablet. So, and then at that, the tablet went down, so I couldn't really access what I was supposed to be able to access. Then I called them, right? I called them about a good hour and a half ago, and they have yet to hit me back, man. So I was forced to call an audible. I ended up skipping the load that was in sequence, which technically not supposed to do, but what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? I don't get paid by the hour, and that really just wastes my time. So I ended up having to go to a whole nother facility to get loaded for this stop, man. They're really lucky because I really hate wasting my time. And I hate hearing people's mouths, like the higher ups, whenever they be having something to say about stuff like this. But if you want to do something like this, mind you that everything is going to fall on the driver, man. Any mistakes, anything that doesn't get done, loads, man, whatever you want to call it, man, everything falls on the driver, man. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch this compartment. I'll be back. All right, so I'm back. Yeah, I forgot what exactly I was saying, man, but long story short, I was about to take it in, man, because how unorganized they have been for these past 2 weeks. I'm completely over it. Today is supposed to be my Friday. I was considering working tomorrow, but we'll see who comes in, man, because I'm tired of getting screwed over. Last week I put 70 hours in, damn near, and honestly, the juice don't be feeling worth the squeeze sometimes, but I guess that's when discipline comes in and the thought of what are your goals and what are you out here doing this for, man. So I really had to think about that in this moment. I really wanted to go home. At that, I thought about it's a lot of spots that need a fuel right now. So yeah, on top of that, when I pulled up to this stop, I don't know if y'all can see, but when I pulled up to this stop, you can see that semi truck right there. He was kind of blocking my way to get to the drops, and he just told me, he was like, yeah, he's out of diesel, and he was hoping that I would bring some diesel, but that's not the case. I got a full load of unlead that I'm driving, so he had to go somewhere else to get it. But that just lets you know how scarce it is right now. All the drivers completely just scrambling for loads, scrambling to get stuff, man. Like even the racks, they're not working at full capacity. They're running off of generators if they are open. Everybody's trying to squeeze into these limited facilities with limited resources right now. So I'm out here getting it, man, regardless. But I can tell you it has been, people be speed through these parking lots, need to chill. But these limited resources, man, I forgot exactly what I was saying. But yeah, it's been a hassle. Today's been dangerous. I've seen the tractor trailer catch fire. More than likely his brakes seized up, or he was using them too much, and they started overheating, so his whole trailer caught fire. So I had to avoid that. In the earlier clip, y'all can see there was a car crashed out between two lanes, and more than likely he was speeding or doing something silly, not paying attention. So it's a lot of hazards, a lot of hassles I'm dealing with this week, last week, but that's just part of the job, man. I'm not gonna talk y'all ear off too much. I'll probably just tap back in at a later point of the day, man. I'm struggling, but I'm getting it done. I guess that's all that matters, man. But yeah. What it do, y'all? Couple things, man. I just wanted to take a moment to touch base, because I'm not gonna lie, it's been hectic. It's been unorganized, and it's been honestly frustrating for my last few shifts, and just having a lot going on. So I have not been filming how I'm supposed to be filming. That's on me. This video is supposed to have been out, honestly, by the end of I want to say last week or so. So that's on me. And also it's just been a lot of stuff going on. So in the last clip, I was pretty frustrated with how the dispatch was running things, being that it wasn't my normal dispatcher. My dispatchers are in Dallas. I'm in Houston. So that's very interesting of why. But anyways, the guys that were in there, they're not used to dispatching my city. So that they're not really used to connecting the loads on how they should be, if I could put it like that, right? So ideally, you wouldn't want to pass up a rack when you're unloaded, because you're only getting paid when you loaded. Well, I was doing a whole lot of unloaded running, which means I'm not getting paid. However, I'm still running the loads for the company. So I was kind of getting shortchanged on that. And on top of that, I was running out of allocation, which is basically the product for the customers. And when you run out of allocation, you got two options: drop the load or switch it to a different rack. When I was switching to different racks, they was out of allocation. So then ultimately, it's what do? You either wait for the reset at midnight or you go home, So I've spoken a little bit about this before, man, but yeah, it was a lot of frustration. And these past few days, we've been playing catch up, man, and it's finally starting to kind of level out. People aren't buying as much fuel as fast. I will say there are some stores that be you get there and it's still kind of empty or still low, but at least it's just not dry empty. Because I was getting to stores and, man, it'd be to the point where they got 6 to 10 inches in the ground and the pumps is shut off so that they don't run the pumps dry. So I'm happy we kind of getting caught up. We still you can't get laxed about it, because they'll come and buy up the gas quick. It is a lot of people in the city. So I'm out here, man. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. So tomorrow's supposed to be my last day of work. We're going to see. I might come in on Saturday just to get some extra bread in, man. My typical dispatcher is back. So she's finally back. That's good news. Yesterday I had a pretty solid day. It was busy because it was Wednesday. Wednesdays are typically one of the more busy days of the week in my schedule. I guess just because it's the middle of the week and everybody be out and about, but that's just the way it plays out. Today's Thursday, so it should lighten up some. I told the dispatcher to give me 5 loads. I got no idea what stores I'm gonna be running or how it's gonna look. Typically I don't find out till I clock in. Every day's a different day, man. Sometimes it's you run in the same stores, and sometimes it's yo, I've never been here and I've been working here for a couple years. So yeah, man, hopefully today I can get some footage, and then maybe I might record the next 2 days, just because this video that I'm putting together so far is not that long. I try to make longer vlogs just so y'all can get a feel of what I'm doing throughout the day, even though it does get repetitive, but you kind of run into different issues every day, like I said. So yeah, man, we're gonna see how it goes, man. I'm gonna try to make the best of the day and make it as productive as possible, I guess. So yeah, I'm waiting on my slip seat. He should be pulling up about, you know, in the next 10-15 minutes, hopefully. He did say the racks was messing up still, so they're still working on getting everything back online. We are still kind of running into allocation issues, so that's interesting. Typically towards the end of the month, we do be having allocation issues and reset issues, because every customer gets a set amount of gas for the month and for the day. So yeah, it resets at midnight and the end of the month every 30 days. So yeah, but anyways, I'm just talking at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, and I'll catch y'all in the next clip, man. Yo, what it do, YouTube? Good morning, man. It's 8 a.m. It's my off day right now, so that's why I'm out here in the morning. It's 8 a.m. You know, usually I start around like 4 o'clock. Real quick, man, I still have not finished editing my video. It's currently a week. I think it's a week after Hurricane Beryl. Maybe it's like 2 weeks. I don't know. I gotta double check, man. Time flies when you out here running it, man. So it feels like you never got enough of it. But long story short, man, I'm bobtailing to the yard right now. My bad, I got a notification. I'm bobtailing to the yard right now. My trailer needed a PM. So a PM is like a post maintenance or something like that. Hold on. My trailer needed a PM. It needed some tires. I think the truck needed a PM as well. So it needed like an oil change and all that. So everything was getting maintenance. Everything was getting taken care of. I don't know if y'all watched one of my previous videos, but that's one of the things I told y'all to look for in terms of having an employer that's gonna keep y'all running, man. So this is one of the things, man. It's like I don't have to worry about the maintenance. Yeah, I gotta worry about taking the truck to the yard because I'm at the yard in a different location. But long story short, like, they got the mechanics, they got the know-how. Everybody, I just got to worry about how to drive and do a pre-trip, man. So, and handle the product, of course. But this is what I'm talking about. You don't want to have to be a mechanic out here. You want to be able to focus on your job and get things done. Not saying being mechanically inclined is bad, but you know, like, they pay us to drive. So that's one less headache you got. So yeah, I'm about to head to the yard. Hopefully it's not too bad on the traffic. If I can, I'm gonna get a couple loads in, maybe 2, 3. I was told the truck was gonna be ready at 12. And then also my boss, he was like, nah, man, it should be ready early in the morning as soon as they open. So fingers crossed, dog. So it'd be nice to get a couple loads in before I take it in and go home, because I got some stuff I gotta do. I got an appointment I gotta make. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much time and talk much further, man, because I'm trying to hit the road and hopefully my stuff is ready. But fingers crossed for this week, man. Hurricane Beryl definitely did a number on us. We are catching back up and everything seems straight now, so I'm happy about that, dog. But anyways, I'm gonna hit the road later. Hey, man, this another example why you gotta chill when you driving, dog. Don't do too much. Slow it down. Saying, keep your head on the swivel, cause these boys can't drive. What's up, y'all? I was editing my video right in my truck because, long story short, my truck broke down. So this is gonna be a little bit out of sequence, but I'm gonna try to make this make sense the best that I can. Long story short, I did end up picking up my trailer. I had to wait probably about a good 2-3 hours for me to be able to pick it up, but everything was ready to go for me after that, so that was cool. It's just been a lot of hang-ups in the month of July. Today is August, well, tonight, crossing over into 12 o'clock, is August 1st, so my truck is broke down. I'm currently on the side of a feeder road right now out in Houston, and I'm trying to make the best of it, but I just wanted to take the time to close out this vlog. It's not a longer vlog like I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. We had the hurricane, we had the aftermath of all that, trying to catch back up and fuel and everything, all the gas stations, so everything's back up and running, so I'm cool. I'm happy about that. Only thing now is that my truck broke down, so I'll explain that in the next video. Until then, I'm gonna just close this out. Hopefully y'all stay safe. Y'all just keep working hard and just keep doing y'all thing, man. Until then,